Massive news, people, massive news. We've seen a really big change in the last couple of hours. So Kabam, if you don't already, Kabam have changed the reward structure. To give you an idea, they've added more to it. This isn't it. This is just showcasing what the changes really done from the point of September, when this event really started, September 2020. And you can see the way that it's broken down is for completion, you get 6-star shards at 750. 4,250 total. Well, total is 5,000, but from doing exploration versus doing completion. Now it's the case that we've got something very different. And we'll go over some of the other changes in a minute from the node adjustments. But the rewards adjustments, great news. It's not a huge news of huge changes, but at least it's something. I definitely think it's huge when it comes to the tier 2 alpha fragments dealie, because that dealie, right, has been a real bane of a lot of players recently. Also, those that want to feel like they're doing something something meaningful from Cavalier difficulty, from getting back a Nexus 5-star, Nexus tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal. So you get your choice. This will mean good things for those that specifically want something to get them and propel them up. You're making those gains. If you're Cavalier and you're feeling like, God, that was hard getting through Cavalier this month, but it was worth it because you'll be getting that option to choose one of 3 different types of tier 5 class catalyst fragments of 10%. And it means that you're making the slow gains each month. Rather than you going, I cannot get myself from Cavalier to Thronebreaker, you now have an opportunity to do the grind. And as well, it incentivizes you to put in the effort to do Cavalier difficulty on a monthly basis. But it's not a huge amount for those that say are Thronebreaker, and getting this stuff is kind of like, oh, I could do map 7 for X amount of days a week and blast my glory into that rather than doing this. It may not. You may feel like you don't have the amount and volume of 6-star shards you want to see, and the same thing may be said for those that with the tier 2 alpha fragments. For me personally, and how I feel about this is, it's amazing. I already do not have a problem with Cavalier difficulty. I know my champions. I know my champions against the nodes of interaction now, and as well, I'm having a relatively good time with it. It doesn't take me that long to get the right champion, and I've normally got that champion at 565, unless it's a case I'm pissed off by the way that the 4-star objective is rolled into this. And last month, or sorry, this month, I was kind of like, oh great, so it's again very specific and I'm having to rank up 4 stars, which is not something I'm interested in doing. But that's the thing, I need that 10% of the tier 5 class catalyst, and I'll do what I need to do in order to get it. However though, you know, this is good changes. It's good changes as well when you look at what was put in at the start of this in September 2020 and look at the evolution. This, I think, is the first time it has evolved from where it was. And the volume of tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments, look, if you're not spending on your glory store, which I know Kabam may have said, or may possibly have said that well, there are options to get tier 2 alpha out there. Now it's a case that you can just go, on a monthly basis, I'm going to grind out Cavalier and feel like this is something that I'm incentivized to do. The carrot has been dangled in front of me to interest me to go grab it, which is amazing. But yeah, for me, and I don't know if I really overly care about the 6-star shards. Yes, great, I'll get to another 6-star. Is it going to be something completely memeish and absolute letdown? Of course it bloody well is. So at least I got these 2 things here of interest. And as well with the gold, but I seem to be fine with gold because I'm doing more arena grinding. But that's just me. Whatever other players are up to that now can do Cavalier and feel I'm having fun and incentivized, then you've got that thing. And that's great news. That's great news. But the node adjustment side of things, right, that's important to mention as well. So Science, Weak in the Knees, reduce the potency of the weakness from 50% to 30%. And Contagion, increase the chance for the attacker to gain a poison debuff from 20% to 30%. That plays into the node there. To be honest, I think that was the one I didn't particularly enjoy. Ended up just using poison immune champions. So just like, I'm just going to do that. It just seems more kind of like less stress against the node. But then you got Tech, Nanite Healing, change the healing from 10% of max health to 7%. So I don't know. Again, it just feels, I don't know if I see like a big difference, but it's something. This is the one I think is, I'm just like, okay. So change the challenge buff from can't touch this mixed master if attacker launches the same basic attack twice in a row. Yeah, so from can't touch this to mixed master. I don't know. I kind of feel like there was plenty of champions to use against that. I'm not a massive fan of mixed master, but there are some champions that deal with that quite nicely, like Falcon, and I'm sure there's going to be some others out there. I don't know. Like it just, yeah. Well, you know, is that an alright change? Possibly. Again, you know, it is what it is, and we'll go testing out with that. With the Cavalier cheat sheet on that one. Shout out to the Cavalier cheat sheet. Volume 2.0 coming very soon after, I think I'm going to drop it towards the end of this week, maybe Friday video, possibly after the MCOC news. Mind's Eye, remove the clause, remove the clause preventing champions from gaining, is it clause? It's like clause in contract. Remove the clause preventing champions from gaining Fury Burst via ability accuracy reduction, preventing evade. This was only in place due to technical limitations with can't touch this. Okay, well that explains that then. Mutant, Relentless Mutation, reduce the max Fury stacks from 10 to 5, increase the potency of each Fury stack from 35% to 70%. That's cool. I mean, again, I had no issues with that. I think I used Apocalypse for a good chunk of that. I just found that quite a nice interaction. And on the boss was a Horseman when I kind of built up with there. So, yeah, changes wise, I'll see what these are like when it comes to the new Cavalier difficulty dropping on Wednesday. But, yeah, excellent news when it comes to this. And also, it seems like they've pushed more of a narrative to like per completion of chapters and stuff. So chapters for the complete, you get stuff for completion and exploration. So you get good stuff as you stack up, and especially if you're only able to do like the completion side of Cavalier, at least you're going to get something for it. But either way, the exploration rewards are now buffed and improved a little bit, and it's happy days. But what are your thoughts on this? Put it in the comment section down below, and make sure to check out a lot of the new content we dropped today. I'm still thinking about dropping a few videos of buffs to champions, which will be over today and potentially tomorrow as we kind of like get ourselves ready for the new events dropping on Wednesday. Update day is usually a very busy day, so make sure that you are following the channel for information and a full walkthrough of the side quest, including just like, you know, the whole process, so you can see it on screen and go, all right, so it's that to that to that to that to that to that to that, which is at the moment limited to go into quest at certain tier that you can get. Go and grab your Uru, come out, go to the armory, go and buy a casket. Casket allows you to go to the next tier by saying going to tier 5 to tier 6. Then you repeat the same process, buy another casket. That gives you to the tier 7. And you do the process again and again and again until you can't go any further, or do that as a stopping point. But there's a lot more to explain with that, and we need to visually see it as well. But in any case, see you soon. Bye-bye.